When you first set eyes on the Casio Casiotone CT-S1, you might be struck by its blend of retro-inspired styling and minimalist modernity. Available in 3 chic finishes: pitch black, snow white, and vibrant fire engine red, it effortlessly complements any decor from the living room to the coffee shop stage. But make no mistake, beneath that sleek chassis lies a surprising depth of professional-grade features. At just under £10, the CT-S1 is whisper-light for travel, yet its construction feels solid, with no hint of flex or rattling even when you get lively with your playing. It strikes an immediate balance between art object and serious instrument, demanding attention without shouting for it. Slip your fingers onto its 61 full-size, touch-sensitive keys and you discover Casio's AI-X sound source at work. This advanced synthesis engine delivers dynamic, nuanced tones that belie the keyboard's entry-level price point. Press softly and you'll coax gentle, crystalline pianissimos strike harder, and the voice responds with a warm, resonant fortissimo that fills the room. From velvety grand pianos to gritty vintage electric pianos, from lush string ensembles to classic analog-style synths, each of the 61 onboard tones feels thoughtfully sampled. There's tangible realism in the attack and decay of every note, which means whether you are practicing Chopin or sketching an ambient soundscape, the CT-S1 rewards your expressive intent. Sound projection on the CT-S1 is another pleasant surprise. Rather than burying the amplification in rear-firing cones, Casio has integrated horizontal bass reflex speakers and a volume sync EQ system that preserves rich lows and crisp highs even at low volume levels. In practice, this means you can play in an apartment late at night without sacrificing tonal fidelity. But if you do want to stir the neighbors, the surround function activates a virtual multidimensional sound field, creating a sense of depth and space that transforms your bedroom into a small concert hall. It's a subtle effect, but one that adds real drama to solo performances or living room recitals. Portability is baked into the CT-S1's DNA. Casio includes strap pins on either end of the keyboard, so strap on a lightweight gig bag sold separately, sling it over your shoulder, and you are road ready. Flights, trains, buses, even a quick dash across campus, you'll scarcely notice the weight. And because the keyboard runs on 6 hour batteries or an optional external power supply, you are not tethered to an outlet. I took the CT-S1 on a weekend writing retreat, and being able to jot ideas on the deck at Sunrise sans any power cord felt liberating. For composers and songwriters who thrive on spontaneity, this kind of mobility is a genuine game changer. Under the hood, the CT-S1's feature set reads like a checklist for both novices and seasoned players. 24 types of reverb, chorus, and delay let you sculpt ambient washes or crisp slapback echoes with a few button presses. Tone layering enables you to blend voices, say, combining strings with a piano underlay to craft rich textures in real time. I found myself building lush, cinematic patches on the fly, layering electric piano beneath a pad voice to weave chord progressions that felt expansive and emotive. If you're a performer, the one-button MIDI recorder with its whopping 40,000 note memory is a revelation. You can capture ideas, record riffs, and refine them later, all within the keyboard's internal memory. Learners will appreciate the CT-S1's intuitive controls. Tone memory allows you to save favorite patches for instant recall, so there's no fumbling through menus mid-set. Octave shift buttons grant 8 octaves of range despite the 61 key limit, and transpose controls mean you can match your singing voice without relearning chord shapes. While there's no onboard rhythm accompaniment, Casio intentionally omits auto accompaniment to keep this as a pure performance instrument. The wealth of creative parameters more than compensates. You'll find yourself so wrapped up in tone shaping that you barely miss a drum beat in the background. Connectivity is another strong suit. The optional WUBT10 Bluetooth MIDI audio adapter transforms the CT-S1 into a wireless hub, letting you stream backing tracks through its speakers or control virtual instruments in apps like Casio's own Music Space. I paired the keyboard with my iPad and GarageBand, and within seconds I was recording MIDI tracks, layers of piano, synth, and strings without a single tangled cable. For educators and remote performers, this seamless integration with tablets and laptops opens up endless possibilities for hybrid teaching and live streaming, all while keeping your setup clean and minimalist. Despite its deep feature set, the CT-S1 remains surprisingly approachable for beginners. There are no bewildering submenus or cryptic abbreviation codes. Each function is clearly labeled, and the contrast-rich LCD offers immediate feedback. First-time players can explore presets, experiment with effects, and improvise without needing a 50-page manual. Yet the same accessibility doesn't come at the cost of sophistication. Seasoned musicians will delight in the hidden depths, assigning functions to soft zones, exploiting velocity curves for nuanced dynamics, and integrating the keyboard into multi-instrument rigs via USB MIDI. It's rare to find an instrument that welcomes novices without underwhelming professionals, but Casio appears to have hit that sweet spot. No product is perfect, and if you are seeking a piano that replicates the inertia of hammer action keys, you'll miss the heft of a fully weighted keybed. But the CT-S1's responsive, touch-sensitive action strikes a happy medium, light enough for rapid synth lines, firm enough for piano repertoire. Also, the battery life on 6 hours can taper off if you crank the volume and surround sound. For marathon sessions, plan to use an external adapter. Yet these minor caveats feel like the inevitable trade-offs for such compact portability and an unbeatable feature list at this price tier. In the end, the Casio Casiotone CT-S1 isn't just a keyboard, it's a statement of intent. It tells the world that quality sound, inspiring design, and genuine playability don't have to break the bank or anchor you to one spot. Whether you're a beginner sketching out first melodies, a composer chasing moonlit inspiration, or a gigging musician who refuses to compromise on tone while traveling light, the CT-S1 delivers a rare blend of utility and charm. It's devilishly handsome, wickedly versatile, and above all, it makes you want to play anytime, anywhere. If you've been hunting for a portable instrument that respects your creative ambitions, look no further. The CT-S1 is your pocket-sized powerhouse.